Hi there, and welcome to Apple World Young. Miami getting her closet a great deal free from individuals. Are saying it's given I'm poor, most importantly. She's not done this previously. And second, she's having a storeroom deal, right when there are reports saying Diddy has removed her monetarily. I mean, she needs to keep up with her pricey way of life some way or another. And I don't know her storeroom will get her that much yet. A darling must attempt, right, kid? For those keen on purchasing what Keisha is selling, you all can go to her site Kara. Yet, let me provide you with a touch of heads up. It's not modest down there. I did a piece of examining through the storage room and observed that a large number of the things were from famous planners. And I don't have the foggiest idea what things have proactively been sold, yet the time I was checking something like this Gucci swimsuit top was going for $2,000 no doubt. On the off chance that you are contemplating whether you have seen her wearing that as of late, it's something very similar to that she wore on a new excursion to a hookah bar with her child daddy Southside. The tights she matched with the top were likewise discounted at $2,500. I realize they are very expensive, so don't walk your broken legs there on the off chance that you don't have the monetary flex. Additionally, when she set up the shop, one fan inquired as to whether she will sell a portion of her hairpieces, and Carisha told the fan, yes, she's anticipating auctioning off her hair pieces too, since she has north of 100 hairpieces. So there's something else to come that is on the off chance that she hasn't set up the hairpieces available to be purchased once more. Like I said, this may be only one of those storage room clearances superstars do, yet many individuals are persuaded that Keisha is getting out her storeroom since she is bankrupt, which again seems okay given her friendly benefactor Diddy was funding her way of life, and she didn't need to make the slightest effort. Okay, sweetheart stipend to the side. Miami was all the while doing very great for herself, due to her syndicated program. Keisha, please, yet the main motivation behind why she even had the television show was on the grounds that Diddy, previous executive of Revolt Television, was the person who helped her send off this show in any case. You all recollect how Revel shared a silly post via web-based entertainment about Diddy venturing down, saying our center has continuously been one that mirrors our obligation to the aggregate excursion of revolt, one that is driven by any individual yet by the common endeavors and upsides of our whole group for progressing, hoisting, and advocating our way of life. And that go on as per the organization. While Diddy recently had no functional or everyday job in the business, the choice assisted with guaranteeing that Revolt remains ardently centered around their main goal. In any case, the entire motivation behind why Carisha requests was circulating on Revolt Television was on the grounds that Diddy was the director of Revolt Television at that point, so he made some things happen to get her some broadcast appointment. However, after Diddy was hit with those claps, he needed to step down from his situation as executive of Revolt Television, and thus Keisha's supplications was required to be postponed endlessly. Not long after venturing down, there were a few reports saying that Diddy was eliminating a few costs since he was battling monetarily, and that quite possibly of his greatest cost he needed to cut off was Miami. As a matter of fact, one of Miami's companions, who addressed Media Takeout, said Diddy had been paying for private flights, shopping binges, and leases for extravagance. Miami Penthouse Diddy is done covering Miami's bills. Diddy actually purchased young Miami a Christmas present, yet he's not quite as liberal as he used to be. He's not paying her lease or giving her cash any longer, and he told her not to expect anything from him later on. The companion likewise expressed that, in spite of Diddy removing her, he actually believed Miami should be his sugar child, but she clearly let him know that, assuming he was still needing her friendship, he expected to keep cutting their check. The companion said Diddy isn't in a great spot intellectually. Possibly he can truly utilize somebody like Keisha in his life. She truly thinks often about him, and his cash is significant. So yes, he needs to begin paying once more, assuming he needs her friendship. Yes, Diddy was giving Keisha month-to-month recompense as his subtle connection. However, did you all realize that she was additionally getting the cash since she was one of the women in the oddity offs? Now we previously thought that Miami was being involved by Diddy in the oddity off, due to the likenesses between what Cassie said in her claim against Diddy and what was occurring with her. For instance, in a few of the photos Miami has with Diddy, she has white nails. And Cassie said in the claim, Diddy made her wear white nails to differentiate the skin of the people of color he paid to lay down with her. There's additionally when Diddy sent Miami roses after a contention and took her on numerous to ways very much like what Cassie depicted used to occur after he put his hands on her, and those brilliant showers that Miami was continuously discussing. Those were most certainly freak-off material. I can't say it, you got to it say, make an effort assuming you like brilliant showers. I do brilliant showers, meaning when the person pees on you, they pee on you wherever you like it. I very much like it. In addition, we essentially got affirmation that Miami was an oddity for a young lady. In the claim that was recorded by Little Bar, he first expresses in there that he has certain receipts of, in addition to other things, Miami's cousin, or potentially right-hand compelling herself on him as per Lil Pol. He was with Diddy K and her female cousins on Thanksgiving Day in 2022. Furthermore, he says that Miami's cousin burst into the restroom while he was inside, so, all in all, she supposedly began getting him and going down on him. He then said that he attempted to drive her away and left the restroom, just to be trailed by the one who then purportedly stripped down and endeavored to attach with him in front of Diddy Keisha and others who were there. Moreover, Lil Pol likewise says he has proof of illegal movement, a considerable amount of which he professes to have recorded because of the way that Diddy expects him to record him continually, and that he got many long periods of film and sound accounts of Diddy, his staff, his visitors, and individuals like Miami taking part in serious criminal behavior explicitly with regards to Miami. Lil Bar said that Diddy was paying her to be one of the oddities. Off young ladies, obviously with the claims and all that. Keisha isn't getting the remittance of being a tricky connection, and she's likewise not getting compensated to be one of the freak-off young ladies because it's excessively hazardous for Diddy to do the gatherings right now. Child? I, for one, can't help thinking about why it was so difficult for Diddy to remove Miami previously. But presently, clearly, the motivation behind why he needed to continue to cut their checks was on the grounds that she knew a lot of recall. 20,122 Keisha. Furthermore, Diddy were having issues since Diddy diminished her stipend from $500K to $200K, and to many individuals were very much like $200K. Each month isn't sufficient, honey. That was insufficient for every one of the mysteries Miami needed to stroll with on her back, and furthermore for everything those men she was connecting with at the freak-offs needed to do to her. We ought to have stood by listening to Puma right when she expressed that there must be something else to Miami flying off the handle about her recompense being sliced from $500K to $200K. She was getting $500K per month. She quit on the grounds that he dropped her down. Definitely, I feel that is where they at with it now. No, however, comprehend this ponder. This, and there are ladies. Room. How could you quit what the is happening at 250,000 ain't sufficient? Well, currently we're down from 200K to nothing, and Carisha needs to track down ways of keeping up with her extravagant way of life. You know, like selling the sly stuff Diddy got her. You know, a parcel of individuals are trying to say that it's miserable, that as opposed to effective money management, her stipend for a stormy day, she proceeded to purchase this load of costly stuff that she presently needs to offer to remain above water. Yet, it's not only the storage room, folks. Other than the storeroom deal, Miami is likewise putting out new music. And she likewise recently declared that she had an unscripted TV drama underway. And she even discussed the how with Bulletin News, saying she definitely had an unscripted TV drama about me consistently in my life. It's I believe I'm calling a day in existence with Miami concerning whether Diddy. Subscribe Apple World for more videos.